Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Some of you may be surprised today because I'm wearing my glasses. If you've been following me or you follow the channel at all, you know that I've had a really serious sinus infection that has almost gone away, but then I got a cold on top of it. So I've been fighting the two off, and contact lenses and these bright lights just not happening today unless you guys want to hear me sneeze. But today's video is important because it's a follow-up video to the video I did about things that I do outside of skincare products to help my skin stay looking young. Let's also say young and healthy. So two things I'm going to talk about today that I do on an ongoing basis and have been for several years that really make a big difference, not only in how the surface of my skin actually looks, but also helping to protect the skin of my chest and neck. So the two things I'm talking about today, there are full video reviews on these, which I'll attach to this video where I show in length and detail how to use them. I'll put chapters so you can find them. You can stop and watch them, come back. There'll be key moments, all of the things that I do in these type of videos to make them easier for you to use. Okay, the first thing that I do every 2 weeks is micro-infusion. Now again, if you've been around a while, maybe even if you haven't, you may have seen me in commercials for this particular type of technique. If you've been around, you have definitely seen me do videos on this procedure because it is so easy, it is so effective, it's dermatologically approved to work, safe to use in the home. And it all has to do with this tiny little vial where you place a dermatological serum, a youth serum, an anti-aging serum, a treatment serum in this, and then you use it to stamp your skin lightly. This one is by Qure Skincare. It's the one I've been using for the last 3 years since they came out with it. It's amazing. And what it does is give me an in-office level treatment that also helps my other skincare products penetrate the skin and work better. We've talked about that there's a dead layer of skin on the very surface that we see. It can also stop skincare products from getting further down in the skin than they really need, where they really need to be to do a good job. And you simply take this device and you stamp the skin with it. Now, I'm not going to do a full treatment here on this video because I've done this. So I'm attaching it again to this video. After we get done talking, you can keep going and I'll talk about how to use this, show you exactly how it works, why it works. And as always, links down below in the video description box where you can go to these websites, look at these products, and decide for yourself if it's something you might want to do. What it does for me is it helps keep my skin elastic, plump looking, and it really plumps out the skin around the eye area, which is difficult to do with just an eye gel, making age spots, fine lines, and wrinkles invisible. Now, the other thing that I do to help my skin that doesn't involve skincare products, topical products per se, is I use a sleep pillow. And I talk about this pillow just about every month. And the reason that I do it is because a lot of you are new and don't know about it. But the other reason is it's such an integral part of how I protect my neck, my chest, my face from additional compression wrinkles that we get as we sleep and over years and years and years. And I'm 60, you can imagine there are going to be those sheet wrinkles, those cotton pillowcase wrinkles that are going to not want to go away. And so this type of device, whether you use this one's by Sleep and Glow, it's their Omnia pillow with a copper pillowcase, and there's so many of these type of pillows out on the market. I think brand really does matter in this case and quality. I have another one sitting right here, so if you don't believe me, that's the one I travel with. I've been using these a solid 3 years, and what they do is protect my skin when I'm sleeping from being squunched up and pushed up and wrinkling. So these pillows made with a memory foam, they last a really long time. The full review of this particular pillow to this video, so you can go and watch that as well. Again, I'll put chapters, and once you've got through those, I will meet up with you back at the end of this video and we'll chat a little more. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson. I'm a skincare expert of 35 years, helping you to find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do more harm than good. And I never ever get so excited as I do when I get to test out skincare products, which is what I've been doing all summer. But when something new comes out that combines technology with skin science, I get really excited to test these things out. So for those of you who have been following the channel for a long time, you know that I've been testing a lot of products, a lot of devices, a lot of technology products on the channel. But today I'm going to be talking about something that launched from Qure Skincare. That's the folks that I got the Qure LED red light therapy mask from that I absolutely love and use all the time. Well, they sent me this new product, this new technology, if you will, new type of treatment to give the same type of benefits you would get at a dermatologist office with a micro-needling, micro-infusion treatment for about 15 times less the cost
and safely get those benefits in the comfort of your own home. So what I'm talking about is this little vial right here. It doesn't look like a very impressive piece of equipment, but it actually is. If you look closely at the end of this vial, there are tiny little 14 karat gold hollow needles that allow serum, that I'm going to talk about in just a moment, to be placed inside the vial, go through these tiny little needles as you stamp the device on your skin. Now, microneedling in of itself has been proven to be a very effective skincare treatment, especially for collagen building, removing acne scarring, and even helping with stretch marks. The problem with microneedling in the home is that it can be difficult for people to get it just right. How often do you roll the roller across your face or whatever part of your skin you're using it on? How do you know that you've got it disinfected? Because there's always a risk of getting bacteria down in the skin. And as we roll those microneedles, if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually create tiny little tears that can cause more problems than be helpful. There's often some redness and downtime with these type of procedures, even when it's done professionally in the office. And the way the rolling device works is that it presses serums that are already on the skin down through that outer layer of skin surface, the dead skin cells, down lower into the upper layers of the skin where you should get some benefit from them. While this is a super cool micro-infusion device, if you will, I'm really excited about two things. First is the fact that we use this to stamp the skin rather than apply a roller to get product down into the skin itself. But by stamping the skin, we are creating straight in microchannels that go just through the outer layer of the skin, penetrate that barrier, and allow the serum to flow through these hollow 14 karat gold needles where it can penetrate further down into the skin where it can be of much more benefit. And in fact, not only does it plump out fine lines and wrinkles and increase collagen production, but it does it very quickly. You'll see a kind of dewy, glowy look after you use it, but within a couple of days, your skin really looks quite amazing. Now, this video is not sponsored by Qure Skincare, but I will be putting a link down below in the video description box where you can go and check out this new device and how it works and read all of the wonderful information they have available there for you. And if you want to save a little bit of money, the link below that does include a discount of purchase at Qure Skincare. So the first question I had was, can you use this product with any kind of serum that you have? And actually, they prefer that you use the serums they have developed specifically to glide through these needles, the right consistency, the right formulation. And that's the other thing I'm excited about, are the two serums that they actually make available for this product. There are two of them. The first is beta-glucan, which is a hydrator for your skin. And science-backed studies have shown that beta-glucan is a better hydrator in a lot of cases than hyaluronic acid, actually hydrating your skin up to 20% more. It's very well tolerated and it's very gentle. So it does not pull moisture from the skin out into the air as some hyaluronic acid serums will. Now, the other anti-aging superpowered serum that they have available is EGF. That's a growth factor, epidermal growth factor, which also has been shown to greatly reduce the signs or visible signs of aging on the skin, also enhancing collagen production up to 30%, while also helping to alleviate dark spots and brown patches, all while also providing extra moisture to your skin. So two very exciting serums that you would normally find in a licensed esthetician's office or a dermatologist office, available to you at home. So how do you use this puppy? Well, it's very simple to use. As you can see here, there is a cap. There's also a lid that goes over these little tiny needles. Now, the thing to understand about these are disposable, so you want to use them once and then throw them away. They do send several replacement tips like this with the product, so you're going to be using it every 2 weeks, because again, it is a type of micro needling and we want to give the skin time to completely heal and repair using these well-formulated serums. So you remove the cap, then you take the vial. In this case, this is the beta-glucan. You peel this off and it has a little rubber stopper, as you can see. I'm going to take that out. Now, you can use both serums together if you like, mixing them up to fill this 3/4 of the way full. There's a little line, makes it very helpful to see. I don't know if you can see it here on camera, but I'm just going to use the beta-glucan today just to make this simple and not take up a lot of our time. So you pour the product into the vial. Then you replace the cap. Then you're going to turn this upside down and let it rest for about 2 minutes. That gives the serum time to channel down through the needles, so it'll be ready when you go to apply this to your skin. In the meantime, you want to wash your face and your hands because you want to start with a clean, sterile environment. Again, we are taking these tiny gold needles, 0.5 mm needles, and penetrating the skin with them. And while we're not going to go super deep, we are penetrating the skin's barrier in order to get the serum down where it needs to go. So you want your skin to be clean. So it's been 2 minutes. This should be ready to go. I like to test it on the back of my hand. You can see a few drops came out just to make sure that we're ready. And you're going to stamp the skin lightly, not jab, not stab, not go at it like a jackhammer. This is to be lightly done. So you can start with wherever you want. I always like to start on my temple because that's just, I've been doing skincare so long, that's how I've always started. So I remember to get everything. And you just lightly press this into the skin just for a few seconds. It doesn't hurt. There's a tiny little pinprick sensation. And you want to try to do a 50% overlap. So you're not going to go really far. So that's really like this, then this, then this, then this. So you don't want to be skipping around all over the place with this. You want to make sure that you do the little overlaps. Now for the guys watching this, obviously I have a fairly thick beard and mustache right now. Usually I just have stubble. So you have to kind of press a little harder to make sure that you get through that hair and into the skin. You'll feel it. I always save my forehead for last. That way I know I don't have to concentrate or worry about anything up here until I'm actually done with my face. Another area a lot of people forget to get with skincare is the area right between the ear and the face, which tends to show a lot of visible signs of aging. So I always try to make sure I get this area back here along my jawline. And an area I show visible signs of aging, a lot of guys have this area, is right between the eyes, right above the nose. So that's where I start my forehead treatment. And I just come back around to my temple. And if you overlap the temple, it's okay. Now that was one pass across my face with this. For better results, you want to do it at least 2 or 3 times. So you would start over and just start doing it again and do the whole face again. Now you're going to have some serum left. You can use this on the backs of your hands, which is what I do with the leftover, because hands are an area that show a lot of aging really easily. Really diligent about taking care of the backs of my hands and my arms so that they don't show aging. Take over the leftover serum that's sitting on the top of the skin and just pat it in. And after your third pass, you can take whatever is left of this serum and apply it on top of the skin, the neck, the chest, hands and arms, whatever you wish. Do not try to save the serum in this. Use the entire vial. Now, if you're mixing the 2 serums together, you will have a little bit left over in each vial. Just simply mix those together and again, use them as a surface serum, a topical application, if you will, to your hands, your chest, your neck, and your face. Now I'm just going to pat into my skin any excess serum that's left sitting on the surface. And then again, I would apply whatever's left of this as an additional treatment, a topical treatment. But you can look closely at my skin and see that it's got a rosy, dewy glow, which lasts several hours. It's not really redness, just a slight increase in circulation, which is very beneficial to your skin anyway. But what you'll notice over the next couple of days that your skin will look better and better and better. Now they recommend, and I recommend as well, that you use this at night before rest. Again, our body goes through an overnight sleep repair cycle. Our skin goes through that. So it's helpful to have good, solid skincare products or treatments on the skin while that's happening. The next day, you can go right back into your regular routine, like vitamin C serum in the morning, retinol at night. And in fact, you will find that the use of these serums along with your other products and this particular type of delivery treatment should improve the way those products work. So you should really see an overall benefit to the way your skin looks and feels. So I've been getting a lot of questions about sleep habits and do they make a difference in your anti-aging routine? In other words, things like the type of sheets you use, the type of pillows you use. Even this comment here, which asks about my own personal sleeping habits. Do I sleep on my back? What type of pillow I use? Do I use a specifically designed pillow for sleep that helps minimize fine lines, wrinkles, and all of that? So those of you who follow the channel may remember that back in May, I did a video, this one right here, where I talked about some of my favorite skincare devices. And in that video, I talked about the Sleep and Glow Omnia pillow that I was testing out. I'd had it about a couple of months. So I wanted to circle back around and answer the question, does a sleeping pillow or a pillow designed specifically to help you sleep a certain way make a difference in your skincare routine? And I promised I would circle back around after using this pillow, and it's been 6 months. So that's what I'm doing today. Now, you guys have all heard me say how important a good night's rest is for your skin, because that is when your skin is taking advantage of your resting phase. It is the skin's night repair cycle, when most of the work your skin does to repair itself and renew itself happens. So if you have bad sleeping habits or not enough sleep, or you're a side sleeper like me or a tosser and turner like me, standard pillows, even with a silk PillowCase, can oftentimes disrupt your circulation, scrunch up your skin, push your cheeks up, giving you that extra puffiness in the morning, can accentuate fine lines and wrinkles, especially crow's feet, making you look more tired in the morning when you get up and older than when you went to bed. And that's really saying something. So I have to say, the Sleep and Glow pillow, which is this pillow right here, and we're going to deep dive into it in just a minute, has really helped me out a whole lot. Not only has it helped me get a better night's sleep, but it has helped relieve neck stiffness, which I tend to get. I work out a lot, so there's a lot of stress and pressure right around the neck and shoulder area, so the pillow has helped me with that. But more importantly, it has allowed me to wake up in the morning with my skin looking much more refreshed than usual. Now, I do want to point out here that this is not a sponsored video, but I do appreciate the fact that Sleep and Glow Omnia Pillows sent me this pillow to try out, give you guys my own experience with it. Again, not paying me. So that's what I'm doing today, is I'm circling back around to give you what has happened with me and this pillow over the last 6 months. Now, it is very firm and soft at the same time. It's like memory foam, but very, very soft. In fact, it is so soft that my dog Emma tries to use it as her dog bed. So I have to put it away every morning or I find her asleep on it. So I don't know what that says additionally about it, but the dog seems to like it as well. So let's take a look at why the Omnia Sleep and Glow pillow is so effective. And the first thing is this amazing design that is very innovative that they came up with cosmetologists and orthopedists. So again, that's why it probably helps me with my neck, right? Because it was designed with that in mind. The first thing I want to point out is you can see that there are these little divots where my hands are on the pillow. This is for side sleepers, so that our cheek to forehead area can lay on the pillow comfortably without having our cheeks all squished up and creating those deeper lines and wrinkles. So left or right, you have a spot for that. For you back sleepers, they also have a head cradling area right here. And what's important to me is that neck support. In fact, there are 7 total design features on this pillow for some type of support, no matter what way you sleep. Extra support for the upper head area. Also, again, each side, if you're a side sleeper, the neck, and then the shoulder cradle, which is really exceptionally good for me because I'm a big-headed, big-shouldered person. Now, the pillow comes in a washable, removable pillowcase, and it also has an extra piece of foam that you can add to give it height. Again, I'm a big-headed, big-shouldered person, so that makes a big difference for me, giving that pillow an extra inch of height. This pillow is designed to last up to 5 years, making it a really solid investment for your skincare routine. I know we don't really think of pillows as part of our skincare routine, but in this case it is. And I know I sound excited about a pillow. I know, but I'm old. Now, I will also tell you that this pillow is working just as well for me today, 6 months out, as it did the first day I got it. And again, it is not a sponsored video today, but much appreciated that they allowed me to test out this product without prior approvals of what I was going to say. They really wanted you guys to hear what my experience with their device or their pillow was. Now, I will put a link to this pillow down below in the video description box, and I highly encourage you guys to go and research the pillow for yourself. I always say you guys make the best decisions for yourselves with the knowledge that you get, so take the time to do that if this is something you're interested in. Now, if you do decide to use this pillow or any kind of pillow device, please come back and let me know in the comments below how it worked out for you. I really want to know the feedback from you guys.
All right, so I hope you guys found this information really helpful on what I do outside of just a skincare routine to help my skin stay looking really great, even at this age. As I said, links down below in the video description box for you to check these two devices out. And for even more ways to roll back that clock on skin and body aging in 2025, because we're only like 20 days in, be sure and check this video out that's coming up next. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching me with my raspy voice today. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you over in that next video, and now it's time for some hot tea for this throat.